Greetings, my YouTube friends. I'm here today, hopefully quickly, to share with you a wonderful find with an insert for this beautiful little Gillio Pocket Agenda. I had been wanting a pocket agenda for quite some time and couldn't quite find one in the colour that I wanted. And anyone who's Gillio aware knows that one does have to learn a little patience, and for a very good reason, because all these products are handmade, they're not mass produced, so one has to wait until people have time to actually sit there and do them. And when Gillio has quite a big range, not just of planners and agendas, but a myriad of other products as well. And oh my gosh, would I love to get my hand on a couple of things like a handbag and a wallet, but never mind. Maybe another life. But anyway, the colour choices in the Pocket Agenda just never quite came up, and I found this in the marketplace probably before Christmas or around then, and it had been changed to a traveller's notebook style, so elastics were put inside. I certainly didn't mind that, because if I don't want to use this with elastics, I can take them out, and I've got the rivets which don't particularly bother me at all, but I have the versatility, so I thought, well, why not? And yeah, certainly the gold was something that I was more than happy to have. That was one of my colour choices, so I just grabbed this and thought that'd be great. But what I did find was inserts were not as easy to get for this little beauty as I'd hoped. I certainly was trialling it with some Muji, Muji notebooks, which I really wasn't overly happy with, and I'd sort of set it aside thinking that the right thing and the right purpose will actually come along in time, and it just has. So I'm very, very grateful. Okay, so I a couple of weeks ago, or last week, Dizzy Morass, another Gillio devotee and fangirl and lover, was placing an order with Nanami paper for these cafe notebook in B6 Slim. And when I had a look, I was really quite intrigued and thought, yeah, I'd really like to get some too. So we both ordered a couple, and they arrived yesterday, and she put up some photos and got mine in the post, and I got mine today, and I'm absolutely ecstatic. So that's why I had to come on here. Anyway, so let me just show you. So this is how it comes from Nanami paper, beautifully packaged. And inside is this beautiful little notebook. It also has a couple of bookmarks, page markers, which some people don't like, and to be honest, depends what it is, whether I like the page markers or not. But for this particular purpose, I do want them, so I'm grateful for those. The vinyl cover is very lightweight, and to be perfectly honest, I really like it. Different to your standard kind of notebook style, a little bit more classy perhaps, but of course the best thing is it's Toma River paper, plenty of pages, which I'm really delighted with. And in the back is this little flap that has a pen loop, which the Pocket Agenda does not have. So how good is that? So it is just a beautiful, beautiful little notebook. So I immediately went, oh my gosh, look at this. Isn't that just beautiful? Perfect fit, and absolutely ideal. But of course, my problem was, where's the pen loop? So popping that in the back didn't really work. So then I thought, oh, well, okay, let's go this way. So then I can use the pen loop. But when I open it, I open to that, which is never usually my favorite. When I open, I want something that's aesthetically pleasing to me. So I have a tendency to want to decorate this in some kind of way, put a big label on it. And look, you can do that and that's fine, but I don't want to have to do that in this case. So for me, this actually is ideal because I'm just going to use it with one of these elastics. And it's perfect. So I have everything I need. Now, I decided to get a fairly thick pen just to see how the pen loop works. And this is fairly newish, so and of course this is the Pilot retractable fountain pen, and it's just perfect. Just perfect. But I've probably got a different idea here. There's my Gillio fountain pen, which my Gillio ballpoint. So this is my Gillio ballpoint. So that's absolutely beautiful in that. Works quite well. And look, when I open it up, I've got this beautiful look. Now, how I'm going to use this is for my medical information. Look, I think the older one gets, the more problems that seem to come along. And my things change quite frequently. So what I've found is that, you know, my normal agenda, my normal planner, which is usually where I corral things. I've got all my appointments and things like that, which I need to have in my planner. But it's the information that is gleaned from those appointments that I need this for. So that's where this will come into its own. So I've got everything in the one place. I also will use this for my health cards, so my Medicare card, my private health insurance, my ambulance card, and also my imaging card, so doctors can access my imaging records quite easily. So all those can go in here quite comfortably. But most importantly, it will have a very quick overview of all my medications, my medical team, and allergies and personal information of that nature, so that when it's needed, which is often needed, I usually just whip that out. And at least in here, it usually has resided in my my wallet, but now it can actually just go in here, and I know that everything is in the one place. So I'm absolutely over the moon, to be perfectly honest. So that's a brief overview of this beautiful Gillio Pocket Agenda. And I've got both my pockets available for stuffing prescriptions or whatever I need. Also, information, like I've just started intermittent fasting as a way of rejuvenating the cells in my body, and another story entirely, but I might actually put another small notebook in the back that actually has a bit of that information, because, you know, that can impact my health. Of, you know, any kind of change to diet, I suppose, can impact your health. So I need to sort of do quite a bit more research on the science behind what that is actually doing, and just making sure with my medical team that this is all okay. So Yeah, but if I know that everything is in the one place, it will really help immensely. So I won't be diving into different places saying, oh no, I changed it, I've moved it over there, because we do, us planner people do have a tendency to do that, change up things when things aren't quite working. You always know when something isn't quite right. It works fine, but there's that occasion where it doesn't seem to work as well as you want it to work. So that's always a sign for me that something is not ideal. And so then begins a different kind of process to find why, what it is and what I need. So I think I've just found the perfect solution for this particular need. You may have a need of your own that would help, but look, this would make the most beautiful pocket notebook for any particular purpose. So I just think it's wonderful. So I highly recommend Nanami paper. I'll put the links below, and I'll catch you next time. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.